let's get our first hit of the weather with Timmy, who's in South Granville in Sydney this morning.
Hello,
Timmy. Look at those kids.
Yeah, I am, guys, and a very good morning to you from everybody here. We say nice big good morning. 1, 2, 3. Good morning. Aye, there we go. We're at Holy Family Primary, East Granville this morning, gang. Nice to be with you. We are high and dry inside because it is very wet outside. Hands up, who likes rain?
Me.
Oh, just one. There's always one. This morning we are taking shelter inside our school classroom because it is very wet outside across the Sydney metro area. And in fact, right across the Hunter, that a trough that we saw that Jack was talking about a couple of minutes ago is delivering a lot of rain, as was forecast last week, and it is likely to do so for the next few days as well. We could see falls upwards of 300 millimetres collectively over the next few days. So it's going to be a bit of a wet one if you're anywhere from Port Macquarie south to the Illawarra across the New South Wales coastline. For the rest of the country, though, we do have a high pressure system delivering a little bit of cloud across parts of South Australia, Victoria and Tassie today. Let's go for a fly and check the temperatures around Australia for you on this Monday morning. And Darwin, mostly sunny and a top of 30 on the way today. 239 students call Holy Family Primary here at East Granville their school. This morning, we're going to find out what makes it so great after the Sisters of St Joseph established it back in 1938. This morning, being a good Catholic school, I know you're all going to know the answer to this. What did Noah build?
The Ark.
The Ark. We might need to build one today. Very wet conditions. We'll have another check of your forecast across Australia, particularly for New South Wales, guys. Coming your way just after 6 o'clock. Nice big wave. See you soon.
Look at that young fella on the right. It looks like he's had a massive weekend studying.
It's very early on a Monday morning.
Great stuff, Timmy.
It is now time to check in with all your latest weather forecasts. And Tim, he's in East Granville this morning.
It was an exhausting weekend of sport, Danica. Thank you very much. You can see young Lucas there, still very tired. In fact, all the students here, the Year 6 students at Holy Family Primary in East Granville, very tired this morning. It is a bit of a struggle to get out of bed on this miserable Monday morning, very wet, very cold outside here in Sydney this morning. They have their sleeping bags and their PJs, and they've got some very cool PJs. In fact, Lisa, the Year 6 teacher there, looks like a giant teddy bear this morning in her onesie. Some very cool outfits. Lisa's also been dobbed in by her colleagues as being the snorer of the group. We won't pick on you for that one. Don't worry about that. We've just highlighted you on national television. Let's take a look and see what's going to happen with our forecast. And will these students ever wake up? Good morning to you, Cairns and Townsville. A top of 20, top of 30 degrees. Louise Kingsley is the assistant principal here at Holy Family Primary in East Granville. This morning, we are all in our pyjamas. We have sleeping bags. Louise, why?
So our Year 6 students every year take part in the Vinnie's Winter Sleepout, which all the money that they raise goes to the Vinnie's Winter Appeal.
Yeah.
So coming up in August, they'll be actually having their sleepout. So this is like the test run, which is fantastic. Yeah.
It's a massive experience for an 11-year-old to soak up why they're doing that. And what sort of change emotionally, physically, mentally do you see in these students?
We really noticed that they develop a lot of empathy, just being able to have a better understanding of what it's like for those who are marginalised and don't have a warm bed to sleep in at night time. Yeah. The fact that they can put their faith into action by taking part in this plus raising money, it's a really big deal for primary age children, and it prepares them for high school as well.
It is a really big deal. Guys, a round of applause to all of you. You're doing an amazing thing learning that. We're still waking up. Clearly, I let you sleep too long during that commercial break. If you would like to support Holy Family Primary here in East Granville, they will be putting up a link on their Facebook page as well. So if you'd like to throw them a few bucks for what they're doing here with these young ones, it is a brilliant way for them to grasp the realities of tough times for a lot of people that live rough on our streets each and every single night, even on cold, wet nights like we've just had here. So a big learning curve for these boys and girls, a wonderful thing for them to take part in, guys. We'll have another check of your forecast coming away across Australia. And should we get out of our PJs or stay in them all day?
Stay in them all day.
Yeah, I agree. Staying in them all day. That's a thing. See you soon.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Comfort is king. And I saw that. Thank you, Tim.
Thank you very much, Danica. Good morning to you. We're at Holy Family Primary in East Granville this morning, and we have a spelling bee underway. I've given them 4 surnames that they need to spell. Boys and girls, hold up for the camera. The first one, Mason. Danica Mason. We've got some some attempts here, some interesting attempts at Mason. M-A-S-O-N is how we spell it. We're doing the best we can this morning on this wet Monday morning in class. I've also given them the surname Arbo, Sarah Arbo. Turn it around and show us how you've spelled Arbo. A few variations of that one as well. Show the camera over here. Good job. Stefanovic is underway at the moment. I'm going to let them work on that for just a second more while we take a look at your forecast across Australia for you today. And mostly sunny today and a top of 30 on the way. Holding up Stefanovic, boys and girls. How have we... This is good, S-T-E-P-O-H, I think that's a Y. That's not a bad attempt there. It's hard, 10 letters, but the clincher this morning, boys and girls, while I talk to your lovely teacher, Tracy Cloher, is how on earth do you spell the surname Azzopardi? It's 9 letters, 3, 2, 1, go. While they work on that, Tracy, tell us about the Holy Family Spellathon.
Well, we're having a spellathon on the 13th of June.
Yes.
So that the kids can work together with their classmates to learn new words, new vocabulary and be able to spell them correctly.
It's all about building confidence, isn't it?
It's absolutely about building confidence and practice and enthusiasm and the joy of reading and writing and learning new words.
Absolutely. All right, there are some very cool prizes that I need to mention what you guys have got going for that as well. For the person that raises the most amount of money?
They get a Parramatta Eels jersey.
Ooh,
yeah.
And for the class that raises the most?
I'm going to be in that class.
Are you?
I am. It is a mufti day, so they get to wear their own clothes, and a pizza party.
Oh, and a pizza party. All right, Stefanovic, everybody hold up Stefanovic. No, we did that one. As a party. How are we going for as a party? A-S-A-P. That's pretty close. How are we going for A-S-A... Oh, as a party. There we go. Jane, you've been putting up with that your whole life. That's pretty much it there, right?
Oh, yeah. Jane has a party every
Well
Saturday
done,
night.
boys.
Yeah. Never heard that one before.
It could be worse. It could be worse.
Love it.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Timmy. Well done.
Look at all these ethnic names on the Today Show.
That's right.
About time, eh?
Timmy, let's not worry about that. Let's worry about the weather instead.
Yeah, I'll save you with the weather instead, that's for sure, guys. A brief break in showers here in Sydney this morning after a very wet night. Coming to you this morning from Holy Family Primary at East Granville. The boys and girls up nice and early to join us. We have lots to share about their wonderful school here in East Granville. Weather-wise across the country today, though, high pressure systems bringing a little bit of cloud to the southern sections of South Australia and Western Victoria, also for Tasmania, but we're going to see a lot of the weather focus this morning on those showers, particularly for the mid-north coast of New South Wales. Let's take a look at your forecast temperatures. Good morning to you, Cairns and Townsville and Darwin, mostly sunny and 30 degrees on the way today. We've got all the students from kindergarten right through to year 6 joining us. Around 243 students call this their school. We've got the mascot here, their owl Book, who's joined us. We've got to find out plenty more about the multiculturalism here and exactly how they all interact so incredibly well, guys. We'll have another check of your forecast, Sarah, coming your way just after 7:30. See you soon.
Can't wait. Thank you very much, Timmy.
Good morning to you guys. Hey, we are out in the garden this morning here at Holy Family Primary School in East Granville. There is a bit of a break. I can see a little bit of blue sky, so I thought it was a really good opportunity to come outside from the classroom here and show you how productive the boys and girls have been. This is their veggie patch. My goodness me, they have been very, very busy down here. We've got some pumpkins growing. We've got some beautiful snow peas. We've got lettuce, which I will show you in just a moment. It is amazing what these kids are doing. And then they're selling this back to their parents, would you believe, and putting it on their own dinner plates. I think that's quite entrepreneurial, if you don't mind me saying so. Hey, weather-wise across Australia today, this rain, is it going to hang around? Well, it is going to be rather wet for the east coast, particularly for the mid-north coast of New South Wales, as we've been hearing this morning. Let's dive into your forecast across Australia. Good morning to you, Cairns. 19 and Darwin, mostly sunny, a top today of 30 degrees. Check out the lettuce. Oh, my Lord. And there's a whole nother one garden bed over there with more lettuce. They've got herbs, they've got carrots growing. Amanda Boutros is actually the kindy teacher here at Holy Family Primary in East Granville and joins me this morning here in the garden patch. You are our chief green thumb. Is this where you come and de-stress in the garden?
Oh, it's a great place.
When those kindy kids are running around?
Absolutely.
You've done a brilliant job with it. Tell us a little bit about what the kids are actually learning when they come out here.
Yeah. So we are learning sustainability. The children are we're composting, we're reducing waste.
Yeah.
And it's a great hands-on learning experience where children can enjoy and experience seeing their own food grow.
Yeah, wonderful. All right, tell us about some of the other things that you've got. You know, when you grow them, what do you do with them? You sell them on to the parents?
We're selling them back to the parents, getting
Look at you
parents
go.
involved. The
Yeah.
children set up their own little market store during dismissal time, and parents can come in and donate, and it puts the money back into our little garden.
Well done, Amanda. You are brilliant. I want to jump down here to Sydney. Good morning. What are you tending to here?
I'm looking for weeds in the basil.
Yeah, oh, very nice. Tell me about some of the things that you've been growing here.
We grow herbs, we grow lettuce. I know we've grown eggplant, but I'm not sure if we're growing it at the moment.
Have a look at your haul that you've got down here. Those snow peas and some carrots there. Delicious. What's your favourite?
I like snow peas.
Yeah, they're crunchy, aren't they?
Yeah.
Especially when they're this fresh. Very, very cool, guys. Plenty more to explore here at Holy Family Primary School at East Granville in Sydney. Hopefully this rain stays away so we can get around. We'll see you with much more coming up.
Good for the
this afternoon at
garden.
8 o'clock. See you soon.
It's good for the garden, Timmy. Thank you, buddy.
Timmy. Timmy, how's the weather looking?
Yeah, not too bad at the moment. We are seeing patches of blue sky, which is some good news. There's plenty of blue around here this morning. Holy Family Primary School at East Granville. I wanted to introduce Zach, who is in year 6, because he is footy mad. Who do you go for, Zach?
Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs. Why do you go for the Doggies?
I kind of grew up with all my family go for Bulldogs.
Who's your favourite player?
Stephen Carden.
What do you love about the team?
Just their sportsmanship and their teamwork.
Very well said. And how are they going so far? They won on Friday night, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're first on the ladder.
First on the ladder. They're going to take the premiership?
Yes.
There we go. Footy fever running strong here in East Granville this morning. We'll meet some of the other teams, fans in just a moment. But right now, let's take a look at the forecast for you across Australia. Good morning to you again, Cairns and Townsville. Darwin, mostly sunny today, a top of 30 degrees. I've got Sydney and Michael here. Sydney, who do you go for?
St. George Illawarra.
St. George Illawarra, the Dragons, Michael. Why?
Because they're good.
They're good. Are they the best?
Yes.
Yeah, I reckon these guys next to you might disagree. James and Lucas, who do you go for?
The Tigers.
The Tigers. Why do you go for the Tigers?
Because we have the best players.
The best players. All right. And then we come over here. Oh, gee, I can't see who you guys go for. Who do you go for?
Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs. Why do you love the Doggies?
Because
They're the best team. We've all gone shy.
they're coming first on the ladder, and we're going to win the grand final.
You're going to win the grand final. Let's hear a cheer from you lot over here. Penrith Panthers fans. Hello, Stella. Tell us, why do you love the Panthers?
Because they're just good players and they won the grand final 4 times.
4 times. There you go. All right, over here, who do you go for, sir?
Manly.
Manly. Why do you go for Manly? You live in Granville.
Because they have good players and they have good players.
Good players, and they
they're
do.
nice jerseys.
Yeah,
Nice
there you go.
jerseys.
That's a good enough reason. Our prac teacher over here, Lockie, come forward, mate. You're here by yourself. Who do you go for?
The Sharks.
The Sharks. You're not here by yourself because
No.
I'm a Sharkies fan as well. Woo! Go the Sharks!
Up, Cronulla.
Up, Cronulla, the
Fins
very
up.
best. And there's one more group. I can't imagine who you'd all go for. Who do you go for? Okay, all right, they all go for the Eels, apparently. We are in East Granville this morning, so we are in Parramatta territory here. All right, we all go for different NRL teams, but I think it's pretty obvious we do all agree on one thing. When it comes to Origin, who are we going to go for? The crowd has spoken, guys. The Blues next Wednesday night, looking very much forward to Origin 1, and of course the Origin girls as well. The ladies, they have already won 2 from 2, doing a fabulous job there with the Women's State of Origin as well, guys. Do we love our footy? Yeah! Plenty more coming from Holy Family Primary School, guys, in East Granville. See you just after 8:30.
Rugby lead heartland there, says.
Yes, that's for sure. The Chipper 2 this morning.
Thanks, Timmy.
Thanks, Timmy.
Bloody Mondays.
Thank you very much, Danica. We know they love their footy here at East Granville this morning. Holy Family, good morning, everybody. You have been amazing. These boys and girls have been here since 5:30 this morning, waking up with today, and they have showcased their spelling bee. They've got the St Vincent de Paul Winter Sleepout that they're doing. We've met the Gardening Club, and we know that they are all Blue supporters when the Origin comes around next Wednesday night. We are very excited by that. Speaking of blue, there's been patches of blue sky around this morning, looking a little grey, and it's likely to be a little wet, particularly for New South Wales. Let's dive in and take a look at our major centres one final time this morning. Degrees and Darwin mostly sunny, a top today of 30 degrees. I want to say a huge thank you to Louise Kingsley, our assistant principal, who joins me once again here this morning. Louise, I noticed something on the steps just behind us. Some words: love respectfully, learn daily, and live safely. What does that mean?
So our children aspire every day to live up to these expectations. The teachers do an absolutely amazing job of using that language. So all the boys and girls at Holy Family at East Granville know exactly what we expect.
Yeah, they certainly do. We have seen that in practice this morning. You all have been wonderful. Little angels, can I call them that? Are they like that in the classroom? She had to stop and think about that. Hey, round of applause, boys and girls, for your wonderful teachers up the back. Thank you very much to all the staff. As you saw this morning, they're taking part in that winter sleep out with the kids as well. They do an amazing job, Louise. Thank you very much. All right, boys and girls, you don't need to get ready for school. You're already here. Who's ready to go to class and start the working week? Of course I am. He's excited. All right, thanks for having us so much, Holy Family. We love being here. Appreciate it, guys. We'll see you tomorrow live from Melbourne.
What a great school.
Awesome school. Look at all those
Beautiful
kids
kids.
too. Thank you very much,
Thanks, Timmy.